Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you all will be fine at your respective places while in quarantine. In this lecture, I have to give you a message regarding the issues of COVID-19. As we see that the cases in Pakistan and around the globe are rising very rapidly, so you guys are requested that you should take precautionary measures, whatever the government have telling us, that keep social distancing, while you should have sanitizers with you while moving out of your home. Again, you should use some detergent soap while use disinfectants to disinfect your home, the floor especially, and take care of your elderly, because care precaution is better than cure. Okay, now coming to the slides, we have discussed the entrepreneurial mind and how entrepreneur go through his business from starting from scratch to up to the success, or if there come some failures, like we see Warren Buffett, who is a very successful businessman, a billionaire in USA. He has many his history of failures initially, but now he is a very successful person. Somebody asks him what is the reason, that he says that determination. You should be committed to your cause. On the other hand, from failures you will learn. If you cannot experiment, if you cannot go to the actual market and try something, how you will improve yourself? If you want to play squash, you have to go to the court and start playing a ball and a tennis, the squash racket and the court, and then you have to start your game and do physical exercises and other fitness things, while you have to play with a smarter guy that he challenges you, and when he gives you challenge, then you improve. And that is why when you are in hot water, you are in tough position. When you go to the tough positions, it will make you a gem of stone. It will make you a leader. It will make you a person who is visionary, who can understand how things can be done in a smarter way. So come up, boys, believe on yourself and believe in Allah and go forward. Allahu Akbar. Boys, now going to the slides. What happened? Oh Lord. Wait for a while, students, because I have some problem in my computer. Okay, now we come to the slides. Entrepreneurship and the entrepreneurial mind. It is the second part of that lecture. Now you see, boys and students, from this picture, that entrepreneur, when failure comes, when plans does not go as per your desire, as you have planned, then you have setbacks, emotional stress. But a good entrepreneur is a leader. He just sit alone and reflects whatever has happened, and see creatively, innovatively, to have better solutions to cope with those failures and to fix the problems. A very self explanatory photo, and hope you guys are enjoying it and getting a lot of message from it. Now, idea, plan, advertise, result, and this system again and again. When there is failure, you go and start new ideas, use technology, use freshwater calculators, and page and think and write the things and see what are the negatives and what are the positives, and then come up with some smart plan. Entrepreneurs are leaders, boys. They are leaders, they are independent, they are innovative. These are very glaring trends, personality trends in any entrepreneur around the globe. If you see Junaid Jamshed, how he produced the beautiful J Dot, a very beautiful stitched and unstitched cloth store, in with good brands and good stitchings and perfumes and other stuff, cultural stuff, and how he did it. If you see his story, that he was a artist, a singer, a very popular singer, but suddenly his life changed, and he started to attend the lectures in the Tablighi Jamaat, i.e. and then that changed his inner self. So here the message is, the change always come from your inside. It should be the inside energy coming out. If you change from inside, the outside will change a lot. Okay, boys, so do remember, when you want to change things, you have to first change yourself. If you don't want to change yourself, outside world will never change. It is the message of history, it is the message of all the prophets. They first implemented whatever guidance have given to them. On themselves, they were role models for other people, and they changed the course of history, they changed the course of civilization, they changed the course of thinking. They are we call the light in the dark. You see the lighthouse on the shores of sea. That lighthouse gives a signal to the ships in the sea that there is the port, and you are approaching to that port. So the role models are like that signals. You should have role models in your life, otherwise you will not become an entrepreneur. You should be leader, you should be independent, you should be innovative, creative, boys. Hope you are understanding. While entrepreneurship is, boys, an uphill task, you should start up from here, and it is like a mountaineer reaching to the top of the hill, and your nerves, your planning, and your consistency, your persistency should be like that entrepreneur. Move your plan upwards. When you reach here, you will really enjoy. You are on the top of the world. You see you have achieved something, you have self-confidence, you have recognition in the society, you are independent financially, you are providing jobs to others, you are developing the national economy, the international economy. These are the things which is a big reward for you while to be an entrepreneur. But how the restoration process, continuing from the previous lecture, how entrepreneurs think, restoration and orientation, failures. It is part of life. If you does not try a thing, you will not fail, but you will not develop at the same time, because learning process only starts when you try things. When I was a kid, my father purchased a bicycle for me, but I didn't know how to ride it. But he was giving me some guidance, training. And first, I will sit on the bicycle, and he will hold the bicycle and move me on the road, and 2-3 times he did it, and then I was feeling that he's holding the bicycle, but I was riding it myself, and I was enjoying it. Again, the young seagull. I read a essay in my FSC English that how the young seagull, a seabird in the top cliff, has a bird. Okay, so the new offspring of the young seagull. So he was feeding him, he was carrying him, is both his male and female pair of the seagulls. But with passage of time, he grew up, he came to the age that now he should fly, but he was very much shy of flying. And when he sees to down from the cliff to the sea, that scared him and that gave him tension and pressure. But one day both the male and female decided that we will not feed him unless and until he come up to the standards, and they just pushed him to the air, to the space from his nest, and he suddenly starting flying. And when he start flying, he enjoyed riding above the sea, moving up and down. And when he came back to the nest, he has a sense of accomplishment. So this is how the story is, that there will be losses, but the losses does not mean that you will end a loser. You should learn from your losses, and you should be committed to your goals. Okay, avoidance and proactiveness towards secondary sources of stress arising from major loss involves suppressions, which requires mental effort and presents potentially adverse consequences for health. If you are too much focused on your failures and does not come out from that with passage of time, and focus on things which you should learn from your failure and moving in the forward direction, that will cause a very adverse effect on you as an individual, on your potentials, on your abilities. Provide an opportunity to address secondary causes of stress. You have to go for opportunities that these stresses should be removed, and you come to take them as a normal thing in life, and you just stand up and start your journey. Because if you don't stand up and start your journey, you will be vanished. You will land nowhere. May reduce emotional significance of loss. When you start up, when you look in the forward direction, that will really emotionally give you a good sense. You will become emotionally a strong person. A dual process of learning from failure. The dual process of oscillation between the loss, orientation and restoration. Orientation enables a person to do what? Come boys, obtain the benefits of age, minimize the cost of maintaining one for too long. This dual process speeds the recovery process. The bottom line is, the end is, the recovery process should be speed up. Okay, boys. So it is like pendulum. Pendulum is, you have a thread, and here is some weight, and you push it in one direction, it will move like this. This is failure, this is success. Okay, it will move like this. Your journey as entrepreneur, small and big problems, and coming out to the winning side, again some problems coming, and this way you will move forward. Okay, so be prepared for it, and it will if the process is like a pendulum, it will speed up, and recovery will be very fast. Practical implications for dual process. What are the practical implications? Knowledge that feeling and reaction being experienced are normal. The things are normal. Failure, if you don't achieve, it's a normal thing in life. You should not be scared of it. It should not stop you from doing new things. It should not stop you from taking risks. It should not stop you to be outgoing. Okay, these are normal things. Realizing that psychological and physiological outcomes caused by the feeling of loss are symptoms can reduce secondary source of stress. These are symptoms that can be cured, and the cure is very much here. We Muslims have a very rich history of the state of Medina. Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, how he overcome the difficulties surrounded him, how he spent 10 years in a small gaudy of Abi Talib, and with him the Sahaba, but he came out successful as a strong man from it. And when he go to Medina, how he produced the Medina state, he written the first constitution, that is Misaki Medina. You must go, boys, and read it. It was the first written constitution in this world in Medina, where there were Jews, there were pagans, there were what we call the Zoroasters, the people who worship either the stars or sun. But all the people's rights and their duties were very much clearly written in that constitution, Misaki Medina. And if a problem was not solved by the respective communities, then it will come to the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and he will then resolve by arbitration between the parties. There is a process of recovery to learn from failure, which offers some comfort that current feeling of loss will eventually diminish. It is very natural. Time is the best solace. ठीक है ना, जितने भी गम आप पर आए, तकलीफें आए, ठीक है ना जी, वक्त के साथ जो है वक्त एक बेहतरीन मरहम है. ठीक है ना, जिस तरह आप किसी जख्म पर दवाई लगाते हैं उससे वो बढ़ जाता है, मगर उस वक्त नहीं बढ़ता, कुछ वक्त लगाता है. तो वक्त में बजाते खुद जो है ऐसी क्या कहते हैं, ऐसी क्वालिटीज़ हैं जो क्यूरिंग क्वालिटीज़ हैं जो आपके गमों को, आपके फेलोर्स को जो है उसको भर दे देता है और आपको दोबारा उठाता है और कड़े होने की हिम्मत देता है और आपको आगे जाने के लिए पुश करता है. एंड दिस इज़ हाउ एंटरप्रेन्योर्स डू इन देयर लाइफ. Recovery and learning process can be enhanced by some degree of oscillation. Oscillation means the pendulum moving in two directions. Recovery from loss offers an opportunity to increase one's knowledge of entrepreneurship. मैंने आपको पहले बताया भाई कि आप अगर मिस्टेक्स नहीं करेंगे तो आप कैसे लर्न करेंगे. ठीक है ना, unless and until you experiment, how you can invent a new idea or a new thing. ठीक है ना, your final year projects are examples of that you selected an idea with the help of supervisor, but there comes many up and downs unless you achieved your end product, that is the finished project, whatever your project. When you finished it, you have a sense of accomplishment, a sense of recognition, a sense of contribution, a sense of worth on yourself, and that is the important thing I want to teach you boys, that you should be like that. Okay, ethics in social responsibilities are very much important, boys. Entrepreneurs usually develop an internal ethical code. All great men have a great internal ethical code, a barometer of what to do and what not to do, and they are very much principle centered. Okay, I have uploaded the book The 7 Habits of the Highly Effective People, written by Stephen Covey, and he focused the internal code of ethics, the internal locus of control, internal sense of good and bad, internal sense of be good to whatever is around you, people, processes. That is very important. Personal value system tend to be influenced by what? First is your family, your father and mother. You learn from them, because first 5 years is very crucial in the development of a child. It is psychologically now proven that the whole personality of a child is developed in the first 5 years. His feelings, his thoughts, his seeing different role models, that all are inculcated in him. Like you writing down different programs on your hard disk. These are the operating systems which starts from your family. The family is the basic institution of any civilization. All the civilization knowledge is passed first by from your father and mother, your tribe. You belong to that, and you behave like that. That is why Stephen Covey has very rightly said, if I see some kid and observe his habits, and then I can tell him what sort of parents he or she has. Okay, peer pressure. Then comes again, coming to a very valuable hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in which Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that a child is born born as Muslim, as on his true nature, but it is the parents who make him either Christian, either pagan, either Zoroaster, either Jew, either Jain, either Tao, either so many religions are either Muslim. So very clear from this hadith. Peer pressure, the people around you. Okay, if you are in a good school, you will have good peers, and they will influence you. So a person is known by the company he keeps. ठीक है ना. अगर आप किसी को जानते नहीं हैं और ये जानते हैं कि वो उसके दोस्त कौन कौन हैं, तो आप यू कैन रियली नो हिम कि वो कौन है. ठीक है ना जी. हांडी में आप जब कुछ पकाते हैं तो उसकी खुशबू बाहर आती है. ठीक है ना जी. हांडी में आपने छोटा गोश्त बनाया है, साफ सुथरा है, तो उसकी खुशबू दूर तक जाती है मोहल्ले में. ठीक है ना. हांडी में आपने कोई चीज़ बनाई है जिसमें मसाले ठीक नहीं है, वो गोश्त जो है गला सड़ा है, ठीक है ना, तो उसकी बदबू पूरे मोहल्ले में फैलती है. तो पेयर प्रेशर, पेयर ग्रुप जो है वो बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है. पेयर ग्रुप आपको जो है क्या करता है, आप पर पेयर प्रेशर डालता है. ठीक है ना. इसलिए जो अच्छे स्कूल्स में पढ़ते हैं ना, जिस तरह बॉर्न हॉल हो गया, जिस तरह एचिसन कॉलेज हो गया, आपने देखा होगा कि वो नॉर्मली जो है अपनी अमली ज़िंदगी में काफ़ी भरपूर ज़िंदगी गुजारते हैं बमुकाबले उन लोगों की जिनकी ये पेयर ग्रुप और इनिशियल अपब्रिंगिंग जो है वो बड़ी वीक हो. जर्नल सोशल नॉर्म्स इन द कम्युनिटी. ठीक है ना. कल्चर. ठीक है ना. मैन इज स्लेव टू द सोसाइटी. ठीक है ना. एरिस्टोटल ने, प्लाटो ने कहा था कि इंसान जो है वो अपने माहौल का गुलाम है. ही वॉज वेरी राइट. ठीक है ना. आप जिस माहौल में पलते हैं, बढ़ते हैं, आप उसी तरह बन जाते हैं. ठीक है ना. लेट्स से मैं पाकिस्तान में पैदा हूँ, फिर एक सैयद ख़ानदान में पैदा हूँ, फिर जो है पश्तू यूसुफजई ट्राइब में, सवालवी में जो है मेरी अपब्रिंगिंग हुई है. तो मेरी जो इनिशियल ट्रेनिंग है वो मेरे दादा और फैमिली ने की है. तो मैं मुस्लिम हूँ, मेरे कुछ जो है वैल्यू सिस्टम है, आई हैव इनहेरिटेड फ्रॉम माय सोसाइटी. हाँ, अगर मैं इसकी बजाय अमेरिका में पैदा होता तो मेरी जो आउटलुक है, जो सोचने का अंदाज है, जो काम करने का तरीका है, वो क्वाइट डिफरेंट होता. ठीक है ना जी. प्रेशर्स फ्रॉम द कंपीटिटर्स. जो कंपीटिटर्स हैं वो आपको कंपेल करते हैं कि आप अपने रवैये को चेंज करें. ठीक है ना जी. अगर आप रवैये को चेंज नहीं करते हैं तो आप लॉस में जाते हैं. Business ethics, the study of behavior and morals in business situation. Business is for what? For profit. ठीक है ना. मगर business is not only for profit. Business is an economic activity and the purpose is to provide what? To provide products and services to the customers and to satisfy their basic needs and wants. And this is what for the society is. This is how the society or the government has adopted for free market economy, so that the people needs and wants are fulfilled to the business organizations. बट द बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इटसेल्फ इज नॉट द एंड, ठीक है ना। ये अपने बजाते खुद कोई एंड नहीं है कि बस एक बिजनेस बन गया है तो वो एक एंड है इटसेल्फ। अब जो कुछ करता पड़ा है ही इज इमोरल, ठीक है ना, उसकी कोई मॉरल पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव्स नहीं है। नो, प्रॉफिट इज द मेन मोटिव, बट यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ all the stakeholders. You should be corporate social responsible citizen, corporate social responsible entrepreneur, and this what we learned from the modern very successful entrepreneurs like Bill Gates, like Jake Ma, like if we see a few from Pakistan like मरहूम जो जुनैद जमशेद साहब थे, ठीक है ना जी, या जो हैं आपको जो मिलते हैं क्या कहते हैं, बहुत से और एग्जांपल्स भी हैं, ठीक है ना। तो मॉरल्स आर देयर, ठीक है ना। सोसाइटीज ऑलवेज मूव ऑन मॉरल क्रीडेंशियल्स, ठीक है ना। एंड क्या है कि एक अच्छी ज़िंदगी आप इंसानों को दें, इंसानों को जो है अच्छा इंसान बनने में मदद करें, ठीक है ना, रादर देन कि आप सिर्फ पैसा कमाएं, क्योंकि इंसान की जो बुनियादी ज़रूरियात हैं वो अरबों करबों से भी पूरी, मतलब बड़े कम आपके फाइनेंशियल उससे पूरी हो सकती हैं, ठीक है ना। अगर अरबों करबों हैं आपके पास और एक बंदे के पास अगर रीजनेबल इनकम है तो दोनों की जो ज़िंदगी को गुजारने की जो बुनियादी ज़रूरियात हैं वो कुछ ज़्यादा मुख्तलिफ नहीं है। अगर एक बंदा सोने के गिलास में पानी पीता है तो वो पानी ही पी रहा है, और एक बंदा जो है वो मट्टी के गिलास में पानी पी रहा है तो अगेन वो पानी, दोनों की यूटिलिटी सेम है, ठीक है ना। मगर दिस इज हाउ द कैपिटलिस्टिक सोसाइटी हैज मेड थिंग्स के मतलब लोग जो हैं ये मटीरियल वर्ल्ड की तरफ जो ज़्यादा फोकस्ड हों। और रोल ऑफ एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इन इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बॉयज। इनोवेशन, क्रिएटिविटी एंड इनोवेशन जो है दैट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट ऑफ एनी सोसाइटी, एनी नेशन, ठीक है ना। जो दोज नेशंस हु आर गुड इन creativity and innovation, they are leaders economically, politically, socially around the globe. We always see towards America, and if we see all every year most of the Nobel prizes are won by Americans, the Western world, while most of the innovations and patents come from Western world, and that is why they are leaders. Okay, product and evolution process through which innovation is developed and commercialized, ठीक है ना। एक प्रोडक्ट बनता कैसा है, उसका जो इर्तिका है कैसे होता है, ठीक है ना जी। एवोल्यूशन कहते हैं इर्तिका को, ठीक है ना, जो डिफरेंट स्टेप्स इन्वॉल्व होते हैं और उससे गुजर कर जो है टाइम स्पेस में आप जो है एक एंड पर आते हैं जहाँ पर आपका प्रोडक्ट या सर्विस जो है तैयार होता है और वो मार्केट में बिक रहा होता है, कस्टमर्स उसको खरीद रहे होते हैं। देयर इज iterative synthesis. What is iterative synthesis? The intersection of knowledge and social need. कि आपका जो नॉलेज है और सोशल नीड, एक सोशल नीड है वो अराइज हुई, आपका नॉलेज जो है और उसकी एप्लीकेशन से आपने जो है अपनी क्रिएटिविटी से आप कोई चीज़ें इनोवेट की हैं। अब वो इनोवेशन जो है वो एक प्रोडक्ट है, सर्विसेज जो एक सोशल नीड को फुलफिल कर रहा है। बॉयज़, आप इसको ज़रा और बेहतरी से इस तरह मैं आपको समझा सकता हूँ कि आजकल कोविड-19 है, इसका वैक्सीन नहीं है, ठीक है ना, बहुत बड़ा सोशल नीड है, ठीक है ना, जिसको हमें ज़रूरत है कि एक हमारे पास जो है एक नया वैक्सीन आए, मगर स्टिल वी विल वेट। और जो फॉर्म ये लेकर आएगी, जो इंडिविजुअल लेकर आएगी, तो दैट इज़ अ ब्रेक थ्रू इनोवेशन दैट विल चेंज द कोर्स ऑफ हिस्ट्री। लाइक इन द पास्ट जो है जिस तरह पेंसिलिन थी, लाइक इन द पास्ट जिस तरह राइट ब्रदर्स ने जो है वो जहाज़ बनाया था, लाइक इन द पास्ट जिस तरह फर्स्ट टाइम जो है इन्वेंट पेपर हुआ था, ठीक है ना, लाइक इन द पास्ट जब गैलीलियो ने जो है वो जो है टेलीस्कोप को जो है वो इजाद किया था, लाइक इन द पास्ट जिस तरह कोलंबस ने अमेरिका को डिस्कवर किया था, लाइक इन द पास्ट जिस तरह रॉबिन कुक ने ऑस्ट्रेलिया को डिस्कवर किया था, लाइक इन द पास्ट जिस तरह कार्ल मार्क्स ने एक प्लान्ड इकोनॉमी की पूरी फिलॉसफी दी थी, और वो फिलॉसफी जो है लेनिन और उसके रफ़का ने जो है इम्प्लीमेंट की रशिया में, ठीक है ना जी। तो ए न्यू इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम विच इज़ कंपेटेबल टू द फ्री इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम। तो ये सोशल नीड्स हैं, उसका आपकी नॉलेज के साथ इंटरेक्शन, फिर आप नया एक प्रोडक्ट या एक प्रोसेस, एक पूरा सिस्टम जो है उसको डेवलप करते हैं, जो इंसान की जो रहने सहने का तरीका है, उसकी सोच है, उसके कंजम्पशन का तरीका है, उसको पूरी तरह जो है बदल लेता है. Hope you are going with me, students, and enjoying this presentation, this lecture. Role of entrepreneurship in economic development. Again, there are three types of innovations. Boys, keep in mind. Ordinary, new products with little technological change. मोबाइल है, उसमें आपने एक और फीचर डाल लिया, ठीक है ना जी. लेट्स से जो क्या कहते हैं, जो एप्पल है, ठीक है ना, उसमें आपने एक नया फीचर ये डाल लिया है कि दैट इज़ कंपेटेबल विथ 5G, ठीक है ना. जो 5G ने आना है, या उसकी मेमोरी को आप बढ़ा लें, ठीक है ना जी, या उसकी जो कैमरा है उसकी एबिलिटीज़ को, उसमें मुख्तलिफ फीचर्स आप डाल लें, ठीक है ना. तो दीज आर स्मॉल चेंजेस इन द प्रोडक्ट, ठीक है ना. और उसको करके आप मार्केट की नीड्स को जो है वो क्या कहते हैं, उसी तरह प्रोडक्ट्स को बनाते हैं और प्रोडक्ट्स को बेचते हैं. टेक्नोलॉजिकल चेंज, न्यू प्रोडक्ट्स विद सिग्निफिकेंट टेक्नोलॉजी एडवांसमेंट. बॉयज, ऐसी चीज़ जिससे आप ऐसी इनोवेशन जिससे आप की जो थिंकिंग है उसमें अगर 180 डिग्री चेंज नहीं आता है प्रोसेसेस में, चीज़ों में, मगर 90 डिग्री या मोर देन 90 डिग्री ज़रूर आ जाता है, ठीक है ना जी. तो इसकी क्या एग्जाम्पल है? यू आर स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ computers, software engineer and hardware and networking and databases and programming. So you will be probably excelling in your respective field. Some of you will become entrepreneurs, and I would like that many of you become entrepreneurs and contribute in the national economy, the international economy. But coming to again our basic question, boys, what is the technologically advanced new product or service? Please think on it, boys, and come up with some solutions to it. I can tell you that it is, first it was Paktel, ठीक है ना, that was of big phone, ठीक है ना. My father has, because he was in Pakistan Tobacco Company's director leave operations, ठीक है ना, purchasing the tobacco from the markets around Pakistan and then storing it and then providing it to the production as per their requirements, making cigarettes and filling the what we call the stick cigarettes, technically उसको stick कहते हैं, with the blended different type of tobaccos, ठीक है ना, Virginia and dark Virginia and imported Virginia and things like that. So some changes in that, ठीक है ना. And if it comes to, let's say, cigarettes, so you change the it to the to a new cigarette that has a different filter, a different paper in which the tobacco is wrapped, okay. Or we come to, when in terms of automobiles, it is the new engine, the EFI engine, which is different from the old engines, that is much more efficient, the fuel from fuel consumption point of breakthrough is product that change the course of humanity, ठीक है ना. टीवी आया, वायरलेस आया, ठीक है ना जी, एरोप्लेन आया, जो पास्ट में पेपर आया, ठीक है ना, कोलंबस ने अमेरिका को डिस्कवर किया, या क्या कहते हैं, कोविड-19 का जो भी वैक्सीन बनाएगा, ठीक है ना, विंडोज़, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट ने विंडोज़ इंट्रोड्यूस की, ठीक है ना, स्टीव जॉब का जो अपना है एप्पल, ठीक है ना, कंप्यूटर्स, IBM जो फर्स्ट मशीन थी, ठीक है ना. तो these are a few examples. The atomic bomb, ठीक है ना, then the fighter jets, then come the satellites, that change the human thinking in perspective. Now this is the process where knowledge and the human need interact and a new thing is developed. ठीक है ना. if we take science, ठीक है ना, तो टेक्नोलॉजी, fluid mechanics, electronics, thermodynamics, it will move like this, and then it will be the modeling, and then it will be the planning, the financing of that idea, and then it will be tested in the laboratory, and then it will be tested in the target market, and then it will come the actual market. ठीक है ना. गट फीलिंग, नॉलेज, विजन, आप अपनी जो फीलिंग है उस पर ये प्रोसेस को चलाएंगे. गट फीलिंग जो है उसको टेस्ट करना है आपने लेबॉर्ट्री में, ठीक है ना, साइंटिफिकली. और जब आप इस प्रोसेस से गुजरेंगे तो देखें ये रेडियो आया, साइकिल आया. ठीक है, साइकिल नहीं होती तो आप पैदल चलते. ठीक है ना. ह्यूमंस सिविलाइजेशन में पहले लोग पैदल ही सफ़र करते थे. ठीक है ना. या जो है घोड़ों पर या जो है ऊँटों पर सफ़र करते थे. ठीक है ना जी. और फिर साइकिल आया, मोटरसाइकिल आया, गाड़ी आई. ठीक है ना. पहले लोग जो हैं वो गारों, केव्स में रहते थे. अब जो है मॉडर्न गर्ल्स में रह रहे हैं. ठीक है ना. पहले म्यूज़िक के लिए जो थे वो डिफरेंट इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स थे. अब जो है ज़रा देखिए, यू हैव न्यू इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स, कार है, एरोप्लेन है. एंड नाउ ह्यूमंस वांट्स टू एक्सप्लोर the universe. They want to go to Mars and other places, that if there is life there or environment like the earth there, so we can move there some of the human population over there. So these are some very novel ideas. Probably you guys will be quite astonished by my thinking, but this is how Alvin टॉफल को पढ़ें. ठीक है ना. फ्यूचर शॉक उसकी बड़ी ज़बरदस्त किताब है. वो नॉलेज मैनेजमेंट पर है. ठीक है ना. जिसके पास पहले नॉलेज होगी वो फर्स्ट मूवर है, और उसके पास फर्स्ट हैंड नॉलेज है. आपके पास अच्छी इन्फॉर्मेशन है, अथेंटिक इन्फॉर्मेशन है, प्राइमरी सेकेंडरी. आप जो डिसीशन करेंगे उसके अच्छे रिजल्ट्स आएंगे. ठीक है ना. दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट टुडेज़ लेक्चर कि हाउ न्यू प्रोडक्ट्स आर डेवलप्ड. और आप पर जो while you starting a startup, तो उसकी जो मुख्तलिफ फेजेस आते हैं जिसमें फेलोर भी शामिल है, तो कैसे आप उसको कोप करेंगे. ठीक है ना. तो होपफुली इन द लाइव सेशन इन MS Teams I would like some good questions from you that will generate a good argument in the form of thesis, and then I as a moderator or instructor will give my argument as antithesis, and then you will give again some arguments in our thesis, and antithesis will definitely produce a synthesis. ठीक है ना. that will be result. Okay, take care of yourself, especially the pandemic. और पेशेंट्स जो हैं बढ़ रहे हैं पाकिस्तान में. अपने बड़ों का और आसपास लोगों का ख्याल रखें, और मुझे भी अपनी दुआओं में याद रखें. अस्सलाम वालेकुम. खुदा हाफिज़.